Alright, start pretty soon. Here we go. Alright. Shit. Ooh, I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on.
What?
Give me one sec. Actually, didn't do a correct job. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Why can't I be serious? Okay, here we go. Nah, whatever, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, live. I hate doing this. Alright guys, this is Gaming Despair. I just dropped my controller, like a dumbass. Alright, so we're gonna cover a couple topics and stuff like that. Something that, you know, has been there. We're gonna cover, actually, you know what, it doesn't matter what it covers. The first topic that we're gonna talk about is Nintendo and the pricing. And I have my opinion about that. The only reason I have an opinion about that is because, like, I think that Nintendo actually has quality content. Some people may feel that just because, you know, the pricing is so high when it comes to Nintendo games, that it, you know, like, some people might say it's anti-consumer. Me personally, I don't feel that way. I just think that Nintendo actually values their games. And it makes sense. I mean, they're in the business. I mean, you can't do anything about it. That's just the way it works. As far as quality, I mean, Nintendo has great quality games. You know, I mean, they're at least running, some of them are running 60 frames per second. That's fine. 1080p, who cares? As long as the gameplay is fine, that's all that matters. And want to introduce Omar. Omar, go ahead.
Yo, sup?
Oh, and Omar, right? Yeah, and Karaba, like, also introduce yourself and then say, what are you playing?
Okay, yeah, I'm Karaba or Ace, and what I'm playing, I just some random game. I'm trying to download the demo with the trial version for Final Fantasy 14. I wanna give that game a demo a try. I actually created an entire account on PlayStation just so I can try it out because I already downloaded it on PlayStation 4 a long time ago and I can't access it now. So yeah, just that. Other than that, I've been playing an RPG like kind of like Final Fantasy 6 or 5, and yeah, just that.
That's what's up. Okay, so now let me ask you, how do you feel about the whole Nintendo and pricing thing?
I actually disagree with you on that. Yes, no, but here's the thing. Nintendo gets away with murder. They are literally capable of doing so. In the sense of the actions that Nintendo does would never fly if it was on PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah, alright. It still sounds like you're behind a generator for some reason, like you're generating...
so 1 second then.
Alright. Oh.
Better?
Yeah, it's quiet now.
Yeah, because I turned off my laptop. I told you, it's my laptop.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I need to fix my laptop fan. My brother will come and fix it for me. The issue with Nintendo for me is this. Nintendo... I'm not sure if you're aware of this information. Nintendo games doesn't actually cost $60 to make.
Yeah.
But they sell them at $60 because they think people would value them less if they cost less.
Well, I mean, the thing
No,
is,
but
the
this
thing
is
is that
literally
they value their
yeah.
games.
No. This is not game valuation whatsoever. This is manipulation at its finest. In the sense of, I'm not sure who it is, but one person from Nintendo came out and said that their game doesn't cost $60, but the consumers will start to think there is something, there's a problem with their games if they don't price them at 60.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
So,
And then
but
Cyber Dragon on the chat ended up saying, until the Nintendo fan base speak with their wallets, I'm pretty sure he said no change. No, he said no change will happen.
yeah, I mean, look at Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield. There is literally an attack where you literally jump up and down. Like, literally jump, and that's an attack. Like, that's some of the laziest attacks I have ever seen.
So basically, what you're trying to say is that, games that are coming out on Nintendo, they need to drop their prices.
Yes, they need to drop the prices, but also up their quality, because look what they're doing now. They're bundling 3 games and selling them for $60.
But it's still a
Unlimited-
business, though. There's still a business, though. You know, they gotta make their money.
But again, if this was PlayStation, they would be destroyed for it. Same with Xbox.
Okay.
Imagine if you're selling a game without any change to it. And
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Give me one sec, Omar. Mr. Righteous, Fish, Zai wants to join. Hey, just get in, bro.
let them go to the PlayStation and let them log in and invite them.
Hold on. It says I'm out, so let me add him real quick. I didn't realize the name was Righteous Fish.
Have you ever played Caravan Stories?
Which ones? Hold on.
Caravan Stories.
Hold on. Give me one sec. I'm just trying to find Mr. Righteous Fish. Give me one sec. I don't have him as Mr. Righteous Fish. I don't know. Oh, you know why he can't join me? It's because... Hold on, give me one sec. It's because I have my thing muted. Give me one sec. Alright, give me one sec. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, shit. Right. Alright, you can join me now. Yeah, it's because I had my thing offline, so now you can see me. You could join me, Regis. El pescado. Alright, he said give us 1 second, then we'll go ahead. Go ahead, Omar.
Okay. So, my thing is, why not put more effort into your game? And here's an example.
I mean, but you know, at the same time, you can't argue with it, like, because they are good games that come out on Nintendo. You know, I mean, it might not be for everybody. Some people don't like those platformers and stuff like that, but at the same time, you know, those are games that are, you know, it's, you know, from your childhood and stuff like that.
No, but this is not nostalgia. This is about game design being not put enough information. I have covered Nintendo for a long time now. I have seen their practices. They have literally a game called Mario Maker 1 that have issue that got carried to Mario Maker 2. They didn't fix it. They never fixed it to the point where the community created their own
Wait,
mini
hold on. Which
game.
game? Which game? Which game?
Mario Maker 2.
Oh,
Mario
okay,
Maker,
okay.
Mario Maker 2.
My brother has it. Haven't had a chance to play it.
So what happened is there is something called a soft lock. Do you know what that means?
No, what does that mean? Explain it to us.
Okay, that means is are you aware the concept of Mario Maker?
No.
Okay, Mario Maker is a game where you can create your own levels. You can play someone else's levels that they created, or you can play levels created by Nintendo, which are randomly generated.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with that.
Okay, well, there is a game, there is a mechanic where you go from one level to a second level. This level can be 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, doesn't matter. There is a checkpoint. You run through a flag that you get a checkpoint. Okay. When you get a checkpoint, there is a way where you go to the next room, and the next room you're stuck. You
Whoa.
either need to wait until you die, which takes approximately 500 seconds, or 400 or 300, or you restart your game. However, when you restart your game, you don't restart from the checkpoint. No, you restart from the beginning of the level.
So basically, in some sense, it's bugged out.
Sorry?
So in some sense, it's like bugged out.
It's no. It's not a bug. It's a design choice.
Oh,
Because
okay. I get what you're saying.
if you allow for checkpoint to exist, why not allow to respawn at the checkpoint? Why, when you press start and you kill yourself, why do you then start from the beginning of the game? Do you see?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What they do is they now put mini games. Like, for example, imagine some of the worst mini game ever, and they put behind that mini game uh, a mechanic where you can die. So you're playing, you're frustrated because you wanna die, but you can't die because the minigame is so random. Like, you can look up soft lock on YouTube. Shaq, do so. It starts fun, but it becomes monotonous very, very fast.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. You know what? If anything, go ahead.
But that's the thing with Nintendo. Nintendo fanbase, they just accept it.
You know, it's kind of hard to swallow because I've been a Nintendo fan for a long time. You know, I've always been a Nintendo fan, but I definitely get where you're coming from. All right, let's just jump topic real quick. Dualsense PS4. I mean, we saw an article not too long ago where it was saying that you could even feel spiders on your hands when it came to holding the DualSense controller. And I really don't like mentioning names, but what's his face? Hip Hop Gamer. He ended up saying that. No, hey, hold on, Mr. Righteous. Just join me in my party chat. I have it live. I don't think I disconnected it. It should be online, right?
Do you have them on your friend list?
I think so.
So you can invite him.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's offline. Hold on. Who the hell is Mr. Righteous Fish, anyways?
No idea. I don't have a friend list.
Wait, hold on. Give me one sec. Yo, Fish, which one are you? Are you Z or you are Doritos? Oh, Rashid. Okay, stab your ass. Okay, alright. Well, that's his name. Alright, give me one sec. I don't think my... Oh yeah, my channel is locked. Okay. Hold on, give me one sec. Alright, it's open now, bro. You can join. Yeah, it's open, Rashid. This guy, Mr. Righteous Fish. That's a good name. Oh, here we go.
I thought you deleted me for a second.
No. It's because I had my shit blocked. Hey. Oh, by the way, everybody, this is my guy, Dennis Rodman and shit. It's an honor. But yeah, we were talking about basically Nintendo's policies and stuff like that, and how they charge,
Full price.
maybe too much, yeah, full price. And the thing is too with Nintendo, when you really think about it, if you're buying like a pre-owned copy, it's still expensive as shit. You know what I mean? Like the value does not go down.
You know, I lean towards what Brother Omar was saying about it. To me, they're still a corporation, so they still want to make their money. So if their customers are willing to pay for that, that's what they're going to do, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
But this is why I lean towards, like I said, I don't do any, services, because
Give me
I
one
buy
sec.
games.
Give
Okay,
me
go
one
ahead.
sec. Give me one sec. I'm just gonna use the washing. Go ahead, right?
Oh, yeah, I buy my games physical when I can, even through like private sellers, so you can find it cheaper. And that's why I'm kind of against an all digital future, because that takes out that, you know.
So, what's your thoughts on them bundling 3 games and selling them for 60 for limited time?
I think they're just trying to make money, and I don't agree with that. Also, because it'll make the scalpers come out, you know, or someone will buy it and sell it for like 400%, you know. So they buy it for 60, might try to sell it for like $200, you know. So that's why I don't agree with that.
Because that's literally kind of like collector edition, but
Yeah,
on steroid.
exactly.
Because collector edition, not everybody can buy them,
Yeah,
but this is literally for $60 and then you can gouge the price up however you like. And
exactly.
this is a scary practice to me because monkey see, monkey do in the gaming community. You bet your dollars that Microsoft and Sony are looking at that and thinking, can we do that? You look at Ubisoft, you look at any company, and you think, is this something we can get away with?
No, I agree, because they did it with
And
PlayStation
that's
Plus and
the
online.
scary part. If this was on PlayStation, I would have been screaming from the rooftop that this is not okay.
Oh no,
Because
I definitely agree, and I think it's
we
us as the
don't want
consumers that tell
these
them to stop.
practices.
Yep.
Like, look how far we came from getting an complete game to now literally games that is sliced in parts and you buy the DLC to complete your game.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, and I think it's us as the consumers that it's hard because they're not on the same page, but us as consumers to tell them we don't want that, speaking with our wallets, but we're all have different ideas of how it should go.
Think the issue is with speaking with your wallet. When you speak with your wallet, many don't. And then you're left alone. And then you're left alone. Unless it's such a monumental following, like what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 fiasco, no one will pay attention. No one will care about it. Like Pokemon. Did you see some of the attacks in Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yes.
How I don't know if lazy, if they're simply not caring. Like literally jumping up and down is an attack. Like.
By the way, I just got back and I was hearing what Rashid was saying, and well, yeah, Pokemon in general. But the thing is that Nintendo's always had high standards when it comes to their exclusives. I mean, let's face it. Pokemon's gonna sell like hotcakes. Zelda, Animal Crossing.
That's the thing. You just it's not that they have high standards. They have low standards because they know their consumers will buy it no matter what.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it that way because there's a big fan base.
Put it that way.
There's a big fan base.
Look up in YouTube how lazy the attack is. Look at how they made use of reused animations over and over and over and over again. But here is the thing, how I always talk about Xbox or PlayStation practice or Nintendo practice, because monkey see, monkey do. Because others will do the same if we don't call them out. The last thing I want, do you want God of War 2018 Part 2? Do you want it to be the same or do you want it to be next gen?
Well, for me personally, I want it to be next gen because, I'm the type of person where, I keep my consoles. That's just what I love to do.
Yeah, so me too. You want improvement. You want the developer to take their time and to put out quality games.
Alright,
and that's why we should call out these practices. But let's move on to this whole Dualsense.
Oh yeah.
I actually believe it.
Hold on. Give me one sec, Omar. You want to add anything to that, Rashid?
No, like I said, I tend to lean with Omar with it, but I just feel it's Nintendo trying to make money, and that's what companies do. I don't agree with the whole Mario thing that they're doing, the limited quantity of it, because scalpers going to take advantage of that. But it's what they do, and if they can get away with it, they're going to.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, but the next thing that I heard, it was the rumors about the DualSense. Apparently, you can actually feel spiders on your hand while you're holding a controller, like if it comes to like a horror-based game, right? And there's another rumor with Hip Hop Gamer ended up saying that basically when you're using the VR system with the DualSense, that there's like this feature where basically smell can come to you and you can sense things. Actually, maybe that's why they call it DualSense. I don't know, but that's what I ended up hearing.
I have no idea how you can bring smells in a thing, but
no, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
The whole
literally
thing about spiders crawling, I believe it, because remember. One developer from Insomniac came out and stated that when you're playing Miles Morales and you're doing an attack called Venom Shock, you're going to feel the electricity going from your left side to the right side or
God
vice
damn.
versa. So yeah, they're literally implementing new technology.
Yeah.
So I do believe this whole spider crawling. And I'm not a horror fan, but I like the concept because it's something new.
Man, you know what? It's funny you mentioned that because maybe there's a reason why they call it the Dualsense. You know,
Good question.
yeah, so I mean, because I thought it was gonna be called the DualShock 5, but DualSense it sounds completely different because it makes it sound like the controller in itself. Because yeah, I heard that it can detect your sweat, heartbeat, and all that stuff like that, but it sounds like it can do a lot more than just that.
I don't care about detecting your heartbeat and sweat unless it then allows the game to get more immersive in the sense of if the controller is feeling that you're scared, you can either the game can either give you
An immersive
um,
experience.
yeah, no. Allow the game to give you either scare you, I either make the game less scary for you, depending on your preference.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get
But
me?
but think about that. But think about that for a second. I mean, dude, if you could feel like spiders crawling on your damn hands while you're holding the controller, man, that shit would freak
I
you out.
I'm legit expecting controllers and TVs to be broken.
Hey, what do you think about that?
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know how the smell's gonna work. That sounds impossible. But
it's apparently through VR. Like basically, what's supposed to happen is that I think it's supposed to be gone through the next VR system, but basically it'll be able to detect your sense of smell through the controller. Apparently, that's what I heard, but I'm not
yeah,
sure.
I the way like your nose works, it's like called the olfactory center. Blah blah blah. I'm not going into that, but I can't see how that's possible. It'd be cool if it is. I just can't see that. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited about what it's gonna do and what it's gonna be like. I don't have VR yet. If PlayStation 5 VR can help with like motion sickness and things, then I'll definitely get it. But no, I'm excited about it to see how it's gonna be. You know.
Yeah, everybody's different, and especially when it comes to like motion sickness and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I heard you had to get used to it, and I was like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna deal with like, having to get used to something to play it. I don't want to be sick for a couple hours just to get used to it. So we'll see how it is on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'll be honest. They always work on technology and stuff like that. I mean, they're a tech company. They do software and everything else and stuff like that. So I would like to see the advancements that come in with the PlayStation brand, because I think they do a great job. I mean, obviously they win audio awards all the time. So maybe they could fix something else. When it comes to tech, they could give us probably a PSVR 2 that doesn't, give us motion sickness.
Yep, exactly. And PlayStation is more of a hardware company. They had the Walkman back in the day and all those things. So I I'll be I won't be surprised if they come out with something revolutionary. Because that's
Yeah.
what they're known for. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
And that's the same thing, and the thing is too, is like you worded it perfectly because it's the same thing that I say about the PlayStation 5 all the time because of the revolutionary tech that's actually involved. I
Yeah.
mean, people are saying things like, "Oh yeah, Xbox is more powerful." Okay, but who cares about that? Because what I said before, numbers on paper don't really mean anything. The
Yep.
PS5 has two separate IOs. It's different and it works in a completely different way. So I look at it more as revolutionary than just being powerful in general. I mean, who cares about that crap?
Oh yeah, and for me, like I don't know. I call myself like a casual hardcore gamer, but I don't care
Define
about.
that. What is that?
So for me, like I play a lot of games. I have like 90 something platinums and played a ton of games.
That
But
doesn't make you a casual, my nigga. Oh, that doesn't make it.
but to me, I don't care about specs or anything like that. I just care about games and if
Me
they're
too.
fun. You know, because like I know you do, Omar, because we've talked about like indie games and things like that. So I know you're the same with me in that boat, and I know Ivan, you play indie games too.
I
So like specs, I don't care about specs. I don't give a damn about it. Just what the games are and if they're fun. You know, so that's why I throw in the casual thing because sometimes people throw terms out, and I'm like, I have no idea what that means, but it's the game. It's the game fun, and that's where I kind of use that term. So with me, how I look at it, the exclusive PlayStation gave this generation, if they can do that with the base PS4, what are they going to do with the base PS5? You know what I mean? And that's how I see it. Like they did that with the PS4. Imagine what they're going to do with the PS5, and that's
Exactly.
and that's you know what, honestly, that's a great question because
oh, they're going to do something amazing.
yeah, it's because the thing is that most people are talking about teraflops. Who gives a shit about it?
I
They're
hate
doing
that.
anything.
I really, I just want to cut you off for 1 second.
Go
I
ahead.
really hate the whole spec topic because let the game do the talking.
Yeah, exactly,
Like-
exactly. Yeah.
Like here's the thing: when I hear 10 teraflop, I hear the whole Dualsense. I'm excited not because of the 10 teraflop or whatsoever, because of what the developer is capable of doing. Like we have seen what developers were capable of doing on
1.8.
1.8. Like, I need to remind everybody with one simple factual information. The Last of Us 2 was developed for the 1.8 teraflop base PS4, and they were able of producing such graphics and gameplay.
Yeah.
That's it. God of War, I'm not sure. I think God of War was also produced for the developed for the base PS4. I'm not sure if it was for the Pro in mind, but in any case, it gets to show you it's not
The numbers.
specs that matters. It's the developers. If your developer doesn't get the freedom, doesn't get the capability, if you don't listen to your developers, then you're not going to produce good quality. Why do I rock with PlayStation? Because they give the developers free reign to do what they please. I will always remember a moment with what's his name, the one that got fired, that left the PlayStation because, and then they had Jim Ryan.
Yoshida?
What's his name? No.
Shui.
No. The one that left PlayStation abruptly.
Shim
I know what he was
Layden?
talking about. Yeah, that Sean Layden. That's what
Sean
I think he's
Layden.
talking about.
Sean
Yeah.
Layden, yeah, I will always remember Sean Layden saying, our job, my job is to look at the developers, listen to them, look what issues they have, and solve their problem.
Yeah,
And I love that.
yeah, Matt Ryan, you're right. He said Sean Layden. Yeah, it was Sean Layden.
And he never said anything about controlling what need to be have in a game or whatsoever. No, give the developers the freedom to do what they want, and if they want to do something crazy, let them try it. If it doesn't work, tell them, let them know beforehand, so they can adjust and do something different.
I mean, and you know,
Like,
I think that's something that I agree with you because, like, honestly, you should be able to give developers the freedom of choice to be able to, in some sense, you know, make their own creations and stuff like that. If it fails, it fails, but at the same time, you know, give them the ability to make different creations because you don't want to be stuck in the same thing all the time. Like, for instance, I don't want to bash on Xbox. I really don't. But the only thing you hear from Xbox is the same shit all the time. It's always Xbox Gears and Forza. I mean, uh, you know, give your developers like the freedom, you know, to create something that maybe they're probably interested into. But anyways, aside from that, I don't know if you want to throw something else. Uh, Rashid, if you want to throw something else. If not, we're gonna switch topics real quick.
No, I agree with you guys. With Jim Ryan, I'm kind of nervous to see how the direction of PlayStation is going to go.
yeah.
But that's
But remember, I need to remind you something that even Sean Layden was going the route that Jim Ryan is going. Because
Yeah,
even
I
he was
remember.
talking the same talk. So
Yeah.
it's just PlayStation changing as a whole.
Yeah,
And,
and it depends on where they go. Because, like I said,
Yeah,
I'm not with the
yeah,
services.
yeah.
I'm not with the. If things stay how they are, I'm cool with it. But like I said, I'm more physical, and I get digital when I have to, especially for indie games. But I like how things are now, you know. But we'll see in the future.
do you have
Yeah.
a gaming PC?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you have a
said-
gaming PC?
No, I I used to game on PC, but I got too involved in like certain MMOs, so I had to stop because it's.
Addiction?
I did.
All right,
Sorry,
okay.
say it.
Hold on. All right, you know what? Let's just let's stop that topic real quick. I wanna jump on the other one. PlayStation domination for next generation. Oh man, I actually rhymed the whole thing. Basically, what I was trying to okay, so like this is something that Omar brought up to me, and I was thinking about it for myself. You know, sometimes you think like, oh yeah, you think of numbers, right? You think of numbers and you're like, oh, this is going to be the better platform, but does that actually mean anything? And the thing is that for me, the best thing that PlayStation and even Nintendo have is they have exclusives. They have content that's only available for that specific platform, right? So for me, when I think of next generation, I think that PlayStation 5 is going to dominate in some kind of sense where it's going to be even worse for Xbox on this generation. And I don't mean to bash on Xbox because I want them to do good, right? So it's something that to me, when I look at it, it's inevitable. Like I think that there's no way that PlayStation can actually even lose in this next generation that's upcoming, especially because of the architecture, the I/O, the 5.5 compressed, decompressed data that's coming up, and then it goes all the way up to fucking 22 gigabytes per second. You know, I mean, they got the games. They're gonna have the same multiplats as Xbox. Why would you not invest on a PS5 if they got the same multiplats as like Xbox, unless Xbox does the thing where they're trying to switch over their games to other platforms?
Yeah, the thing is, I just want to touch upon this.
By the way, Omar, give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I just need to use the washroom, but go ahead. Sorry, it's just I have stomach problems. Give me 1 sec, alright? But go ahead.
No problem. Yeah, Rashid, did you see the sales for Marvel's
The
Avengers and
yep.
Tony Hawk?
Yeah, I say where it's like 70% to 20, and that in that realm of on PlayStation versus Xbox in the UK, I think.
It's insane.
Yeah,
73%, eh?
Yeah, no,
versus 72%. Like, it it makes you question if Xbox next generation takes the lead in the sense of market leader. Will we see then this, but the opposite end?
no, I don't think it'll change much. And kind of going back to what I was saying before, I think a lot of people like the idea of traditional gaming, and these companies want to push services, but I still think most of us like that. I think that's why one reason why PlayStation's so dominant also. You know, they provide great games, and that's where people want to play. So there's more PlayStation owners out there, and that's why the sales numbers are so big. And plus, I think they're calling it like the PlayStation experience. People, I know when it comes to Avengers, they'll eventually get Spider-Man for free, so it gives more incentive to game on PlayStation. You know?
Yeah.
So
And
that's why,
also,
yeah.
But it's not just Avengers though. It's Tony Hawk as well.
Yes, and I think most people, not most, but a lot of people might have only one system. So, like, you know, say Tony Hawk looks better on the One X or whatever it is, that's not going to incentivize someone to go spend money just for that. If you have a PlayStation already, those are where your games are. You're just going to buy the Avengers and Tony Hawk because you're already there. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not surprised. And I heard in the UK it's mostly a PlayStation market anyway. So I'm not surprised that the numbers are like that. And I won't be surprised if in the future that's what we'll see.
By the way, on a side note, I just got back. Med Ryan, he ended up saying Jimbo. I'm guessing he's referring to Jim. What's his last name? Jim Ryan.
Yeah, Jim Ryan.
Yeah, been in the PlayStation business for more than 2 years.
20 years.
Oh, 20 years. Yeah, he's been more than, yeah, so, I mean, he probably knows what he's doing, but, you know, as far as the direction where it goes and stuff like that, some people were really upset when it comes, and you know what, this is a side topic, because people are really upset that, you know, PlayStation games are coming to, like, PC and stuff like that, and then, you know, you have games like Horizon Zero Dawn where they're being cracked, and then, you know, crap, I can't even say this, but you know what? I'm gonna let that slide. I don't want to talk about it because, like, I know what it means to crack. Like, for instance, I had friends, right, that taught me how to crack games actually on PC, and then they do these weirdo shits like, you know, have the player naked. You know,
I know. I see Resident Evil 2. There was a lot of weird shit. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There's some good shit too with this weird shit. So I know what you mean.
Yeah, and that, like, I'm just like, damn, dude, are you really gonna affect your character like that? You know, just hasn't run.
Well, I think it depends because I have no PlayStation inside information. I don't work for them because some people say they're trying to make more money, then some people say they're just trying to entice people to get the PlayStation 5. So I don't know. We don't know what's accurate. So if they're trying to get people to, you know, play Horizon Zero Dawn and be like, okay, I love this game, let me play the second one, let me get a PlayStation 5. I think that's great. But if they eventually want to move everything to PC, I don't like that idea, but I don't know how valid that is because if you have a PlayStation, you buy things through the store, they make more profit off that than say you buy it through Steam or something. You know what I mean?
And you know, that's the thing you bring up, good point that I've been saying for a long time. Like, the thing is that I think what PlayStation is trying to do by bringing older games to PC is because they're trying to entice them to get into the PlayStation market because they don't have to spend so much money on hardware. You know, because graphics cards, SSDs, you know, everything, GPU, motherboards, whatever, you know, it's expensive. You know what I mean? So I think what PlayStation's trying to do is like, hey, you guys are missing out. You know, come join a PlayStation. You don't have to spend so much money. And I think
that's what I'm hoping they do.
Yeah,
I
and
hope that's what it is.
that's what I'm thinking too. I hope it's to me it sounds like great marketing in a way, but in like a scheme of like in a scheme. Like basically
You know, I agree.
Because because PC gamers are capable of waiting. So if you put Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, they're going to expect Part 2 to go to PC too, and they're going to demand for it to go to PC too. And Sony doesn't do that, Sony is anti-consumer.
Hold on. But
That's
Omar, but here's the problem. The problem is the PS5 architecture. The thing is that most people on PC aren't using SSDs, and because it's custom I/O, decompression and everything on the PS5 is so different, it's not going to be able to work on PC. The thing is that when I look at it, it just sounds to me like PS5 is trying, PlayStation 5 is trying to lure. I mean, Sony PlayStation is trying to lure PC gamers into the PlayStation 5 ecosystem, because the only reason I say that is because they're giving games out and they're gonna be like, oh crap, man, what did I miss out on? You know, it was like kind of like me. You know, I used to play Call of Duty all the time, and I'm like, man, what did I miss out on? You know, but I think that's the reason why they're sending PS4 games to the PC market, just to, like I said, just to get them over. And it could work. I mean, because like honestly, who wants to keep spending like $1,200 on parts and all that bullshit?
So I agree, and I hope that's what it is. The only thing that makes me worry is
hold on, give me one sec, bro. Give me one sec, bro. Med Ryan said, yeah, exactly. Herman, oh crap, I missed the last part.
Host.
PC, yeah, host. Yeah, okay, damn, crap. Sorry, do that again. Oh yeah, Crystal says, I am so happy to be back at school, so me and my friend can continue to bully people to make us feel so powerful. She also said, I have been bullying since middle school and I love it. Not my fault, they're weak. Hey, Crystal, what the hell is this coming from?
Is that your friend?
I have no idea what topic we're talking about, dude.
It's on the notifications. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, you know what it was about? It's because I think what it was about was there was this, I saw a viral video. It was some little girl. I'm not sure how she was. I don't know if she was little or not. But she was what's that? Down syndrome. She had Down syndrome. And she had, and she
saw that, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, she had a TikTok and stuff like that, and I ended up saying something like, you know, I used to be a bully back in high school and middle school or whatever, but it wasn't towards like other people. It was towards to what's it called? People who were bullying other people. Yeah, exactly. Oh hell no. Yeah, they're trying to troll. This person said she has Down syndrome, deserves to be bullied. No, not like that. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, get the fuck out. Hold on. Give me one sec. Yo, Crystal Goldberg, get the fuck out of my channel, seriously.
But what Med was saying, he said, yeah, exactly. Herman said that they're giving PC players a taste of what they've been missing out. And then later he said a 6-year-old game like Bloodborne is not going to magically sell 3 million copies on PlayStation 4 anymore. So by not porting it to PC, you're letting money on the table.
Hold on. Give me one sec. Crystal, you're not gonna offend me in any way, alright? You can say fuck you all you want and shit. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously, I don't give a shit what the hell your opinion is. If you want to stay here, man, stay. But don't be fucking saying some stupid ass shit like that, alright?
I'm not big into trolling because I don't like the anonymity of the internet. Because if you said that, say you said that in real life, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. I might go get arrested again, but it's worth it. But you can say what you want over the internet.
That's not even trolling. That's stupidity. Like people try to use trolling as a way to cover for their own stupidity, and it's really not trolling. You don't troll. If you troll like this in real life, people will slap you.
Yeah,
It's true.
exactly. I would have fucking slapped the shit out of him. And Crystal says you're glad you're not at my school. You
School.
seriously?
Or in school.
I'm a boxer. I've been boxing for 7 years. I would slap the shit out of you without even have to help, punching you with my own actual fist. Shut the fuck up. And you're actually, hold on. This is not even a girl. It's a fucking guy. I know for a fact
Oh,
and shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, get the fuck
It's
out of here with
weird.
that stupid ass shit. But yeah, sorry. Let's go on with the topic. I need to use the washroom real quick.
Oh, no, you're good. But no, I hope that's what their plan is. What makes me worry is what is that, Death Stranding came so quickly. But how much it cost to port the game, I don't know if they made it up in sales, because I think I saw it only sold 200,000. But like I said, I don't have the numbers. I don't know how much it
But
cost compared to
also,
how
you
much they
need to
made.
remember that game was broken myth. So it's understandable to have sold that few. But
Gotcha.
also, you were going to expect it. People were going to crack it, and people were going to download it. End of story.
Oh yeah, that's I could see that. So, like I said, I don't know how much they made off doing that, and that's why it seems more likely that what they're trying to do is give people a taste and entice them instead of trying to make a lot of money off it. Because, like I said, it could be broken, and then, that's it.
It's
You're not making any
really
money off it. You still there, Omar?
It really doesn't make any sense for for them to do so, because you're really devaluating your platform. Because if they put games on PC day and date, then uh, they're going to sacrifice creativity. We're not going to see something like Ratchet and Clank you making use of the SSD, because the PC just simply can't do the same thing with their own SSD, no matter how. And so you're going to see different things, like, and I dislike that. I want PlayStation to have the freedom to do what they can with the PlayStation 5 and their games, and porting Bloodborne or porting their games on PC is just not the right thing. It really isn't.
No, I agree. I agree. So, like I said, I
But
agree.
it's outside our control. We don't have control over it.
I agree with Med also. Like I said, hopefully that's what their plan is. And you're right, we don't have control over it, only ourselves. So, like, say PlayStation went all the way to PC, I don't think I would really support PlayStation like that anymore. And I know I couldn't change anything, but at least I know personally I stood against something I'm against. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand you, because many wouldn't, because uh, people are not happy with this action, and I am curious if they go to PC day and date, how many people they would lose. And I want them to lose people, so they can wake up and realize that that's not the correct answer.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think it's what Ivan and Ryan were saying is just to entice people into buying the PlayStation 5, because they make more money if people buy their games on the PlayStation store.
But do you believe that that is what it is, or do you believe that it's something different? I truly believe it's something different.
What do you think it is?
In the sense of, you're not going to incite people um, you're not going to incite people to do this, to buy their PlayStation, because PC guys are capable of waiting, like they really are.
I see what you're saying. I, I think it's just a strategy. They're hoping that it will entice them, and you're saying that they can. It won't because they can wait. So I think only time will tell. You know.
Yeah.
I think. Like I said, I hope it does work though, and I hope that's how they. That's what the plan is. That they don't plan to drop everything day and date to the PC. That it comes out later to entice them. And what Med Ryan said, that Herman Hull said, that's what he was trying to do. They're a corporation, and they're high ups at a corporation. So I take what they say with a grain of salt. But like I said, I just hope that's what it is, and for the foreseeable future, I'll still game on PlayStation because the limited time that I do have, because I have a kid and stuff like that, and I spend a lot of time with her.
You have a very adorable daughter.
Well, thank you. So when I do have time to myself, like I don't really watch TV. Like I'll game with a little bit of time, and for the
I stopped watching TV in ages.
Yeah, so I'll game and stick with PlayStation. And I seen what that noise was while you made. I just ignore it. I'm just
gonna ignore it. Sorry, Crystal, but I know you're a dude, but stop trying to get attention, man.
I know that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't even know who the hell this person is, to be honest with you. It's just random as hell.
It's probably Barber. I don't know if you remember that or you're too drunk.
It's probably Sarah or some shit.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't like.
I legit want to clap him for saying what he said. It made me mad because nobody did that to be bullied.
Hold on. Yeah, I put that bitch on timeout.
We don't need that here.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like seriously, like how can you? See, the thing is that when people have disabilities and stuff like that, how can you say things like that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ! And we're talking about gaming, and it has nothing to do with it.
It's weakness.
Yeah, but this really hit home to me because I am a person of disability, and I have been bullied before because of it, so I know how it feels.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault.
No, I know, but it's weakness why people pick on others.
People like this that shouldn't have say in anything.
Yeah, no, I'm a believer in kind of old-fashioned discipline to an extent. So I believe that there's a reason and a purpose for physical violence, and I think it's something that people can learn from. So I think when you feel powerful, when you take advantage of weak people, you should be broken in some kind of way. Your arm should be broke, something, so you can learn that it's not okay to take advantage or pick on people that are weaker than you, or you think that are weaker than you to feel good about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Imagine if someone did this to your mom or dad, how would that make you feel?
I'll fuck
that's
him
how
up.
you always
Shit.
need to think about it.
Shit, I'll fuck him up, bro.
Yeah, with this day and age, with the internet, there's no excuse. So if someone still has those thoughts and that belief that, let me pick on someone with disabilities, then they just need to be hit really hard.
It's like
I think it's a matter of anonymity. If this person had a face and a voice and you could see him, he would be screwed. He would be destroyed for life. But because he is anonymous and people don't know who he is, it's easy for him to say these things.
Yeah, armchair people, fucking armchair keyboard warriors and shit. I mean, dude, we were talking about gaming. What the fuck does that have to do with fucking people with disabilities and shit? That's the thing that pissed me off.
That's all. Just attention.
I think what was her story though? Why were they bullying her for? Any idea?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I didn't see it. I think it's probably because of the way she looked, because she had Down syndrome, and then that's how it all went down to. And then I mean, fuck. You know, people are assholes, bro, and that's just the way it is, man.
No, they are, especially with the internet. Oh, happy birthday, by the way. I'll send you
Oh
dick
yeah,
pics.
we're about to go to talk about that. Happy birthday to you, pedo.
Med Ryan ended up saying a 6-year-old game like Bloodborne is not gonna magically sell 3 million copies on PS4 anymore, so not porting it to PC, you're not letting money in the table. And yeah, and I agree with that. You know, I agree with that.
Not really, because again, people will demand Bloodborne with PC. And here is the thing, people will be willing to buy a console for Bloodborne. But if you put it on PC, people will then demand it will go on to PC and will wait for it to go on PC. All you need to look at is Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 5.
GTA 5 took like 5 years, I think, for it to come
Exactly,
out.
and people
Yeah.
waited. People
And
waited.
you know what, Omar, you bring up a good point because I say this all the time. Would you rather be someone that finishes the game? And I'm saying this to you, Rashid. Would you rather be someone that plays the games day and date, or would you be someone that waits for the games?
I
I
would
would
play.
rather to. Can I answer that and then I
Oh,
will
go ahead.
get this. Uh, okay, so I have one opinion about this. If you try to fuck me over, I will fuck you over. And by that I mean, if
Oh
you
shit.
have a developer that is trying to fuck me over with microtransaction or loot boxes and so on, broken games, then I'm not going to buy your game day one.
Yeah.
Screw you. And I literally buy a game from a second party for $30, then I would support you for $60. If you want the $60, give me quality game. Like a game like the Avengers, I want to buy it. I am interested in the story, but the game is simply not ready.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
not sure if I'm going to buy it day one. I'm probably going to wait. But like game like God of War, I bought it day one.
But
And I
but
never
but but
never
that's not
repeated it.
that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, would you be somebody like, well, not third party games, but like what I'm saying is when it comes to first party exclusives, like obviously we heard about PlayStation games going to PC and stuff like that, but and they come out late. Even third party games go out to PC late. If they do go out, do you want to be the one that's waiting, or do you want to be the one that moves forward to the next game that's coming out?
You mean that? Gotcha. No, I'm buying the game. I'm not waiting.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to hear. What about you, Rashid?
I feel the same way.
You don't want to wait, right? You just want to get it done and shit.
I don't want to wait, and like I said, I don't want the quality of anything with PlayStation to change.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's the thing that I've been saying for a long time too, is that if you want these consoles to have their own identity, and I think identity is important when it comes to your ecosystem. And
Well, it's important with everything.